Hello, friends. CCJ on a monthly chart here. So, it's starting to work its way out of this range, which is it's that's a good thing, right? But we still have this whole area to contend with. But, CCJ has made new highs that it hasn't seen for about 16, 12 years, 16 years, right? So when's the last time it saw this price level? It was March 2011, right? So, 12 years, 12 years. It hasn't seen those prices. So, it's in a good spot. Regardless of what these other gurus and experts out there say, hey, don't buy CCJ. Well, I think I can kind of tend to disagree with them. Am I getting all in, hold on for dear life? Big positions here? No, it warrants caution, right? So, if you look at this monthly, you do have a little bit of a RSI bearish divergence here, right? So this is making new highs while the RSI isn't. Am I an RSI trader? I am not, but I do look at it. I do take note of it because it is some RSI divergence, right? So, you can draw this line like that if you wanted to, and then you could take this RSI line and kind of do the same thing, and you start to see a little bit of a divergence, right? So, not the biggest deal in the world, but it is something to keep in mind. So, we do like to look, when I look at charts, I look for the bear case and I look for the bull case. I always do that. And if you look at the U.UN video that I just put out, I was talking about putting my bear glasses on and my bull glasses on. I'm doing the same thing here. So, nice to see this increasing volume on these last 3 months. But you have July now, which is coming to a close, and the volume has dropped off. The difference is that over the long term, yeah, we're still seeing declining volume. You don't these this is some high volume here, and CCJ is still having trouble getting over the 20 period average here. So, it is something to keep in mind. So, bear wise, for the long term here, we have a couple of issues. We're coming into the bottom of this value area from literally from well, 20 years ago and on. So, this is what we have to contend with. You do have a little bit of a volume shelf here, a supply shelf that you may have to deal with as well. This is the bear case. Now the bull case is that yeah, we're coming up to test these all-time highs. So uh, those are also good signs. You do have a little bit of a bearish divergence on the RSI, and the volume here isn't the best look. But what you do have, regardless of those items, is that you have a another name that's consolidating it at the highs and more so making new highs and continuing on its uptrend. So, you're in a monthly uptrend. You're in a 3 month, you're in a quarterly uptrend, right? So we've got a quarterly uptrend going, we've got a monthly uptrend going, we've got a weekly uptrend going. At the moment, we have a daily uptrend going. So, all things considered, pretty good. So now we're going to just zoom in onto the daily while we're here, and I'm going to pull a fib here because again, I trade CCJ a lot more than other names, so I'm looking for re-entry. I have positions here, um, but I'm looking for re-entry, and right now for me, we can look at this and we can say, hey, yeah, this is a daily bull flag, and it's done what bull flags do, right? So it makes this move, it takes out its recent resistances, and then starts to consolidate. Healthy bull flags like to not go past the 0.382 retracement. CCJ, it's volatile. The volume is a little bit lower. It gets moved around a little bit more. So it made it to the 50% retracement, which is still keeping the bull flag alive. So there's a couple of things that, again, bear, on a daily, my bear glasses are, yeah, we made this high. And we kept attempting, and we keep rejecting on this daily, even today, right? So CCJ has just not had the ability to close over 33 for decades. a couple of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it is. It has not been able to close over 33 for 12 years or whatever we looked at on the monthly again. Let's see. Um, yeah, since I don't know. Yeah, since 2011, like we talked about before. Okay, so that's it. We need to get the close over 33 to see, to have some hope for some follow through. Otherwise, CCJ is going to do CCJ things. That's the way I'm looking at it. Now, we have this, there's another pattern here, and this is just a retrospect pattern. Another, for me, just a small little bear case. So you have these W patterns, and, you take the measured move from the W pattern. So what's our low here? Let's just say it's 29.20, right? And then you have this neckline here, which is 31.40. Let's just say it's 31.40. So it's 220 off of 31.40. So 33.60 is the measured move. It got close. So, this chart pattern move has completed, right? So does that mean it's over and it's going back down? No, of course not. I'm just telling you the way that if people play this type of pattern, that's what they're going to be looking for. So you get that break, and you're going to be looking for $2.60, as the measured move, and it basically got that. So they traders front run it a little bit and sold it. So the bear case at the moment, short term, is that we cannot close over 33. And we've had multiple rejections now at this top. So where am I looking again for my ad? Well, it's pretty simple at the moment. It's going to be down here around 32 because you have the daily 12 EMA, which CCJ loves to ride and backtest. And it'll be a pretty clear thing to me that if it loses it, it's going to be lost. And now I have to start. And then I will have a low risk stop out there for that matter. I'm probably going to be looking to take a piece here, and then I've got this level to work off of. So once it starts coming down into this zone is where I'm going to be looking for ads. Now, again, I am in position. Again, I do trade this more often than basically any other name in the space because it has the volatility, because it is fairly respectful of its technical analysis, because it has a good option chain, because it will be the number one attractor of institutional money for an individual name. This is going to be it. So all those factors keep me trading it as well as positioning in it. So that's where we stand with CCJ. You look at this daily, and the volume profile is really just, we're getting into a point where there's not going to be a lot of volume resistance anymore until we start getting a better look at the weekly. And even there, uh, let's just get that a little bit more. It's the volume resistance going to drop off. So the volume profile is saying we might have a little bit of space before it starts to run into some problems, and you can see it on the chart. So we've got to step number one is close over 33 and hold and start using 33 as support. So this value area that's been created in this range here needs to start becoming support. At the moment, the top of this value area is just still resistance. So but nothing bearish about the chart other than those factors. The low volume. It's the summer. The RSI divergence that we kind of looked at on the monthly, those could be some bear factors. But other than that, CCJ is looking good. It's been looking good since the very bottom. This is the COVID low here. Uh, all time frames. Let's just take a look at the 6 month. I just want to see something here. All time frames are in an uptrend. So, there will be people who look at this chart. Let me just get this out. There will be people who look at this chart and will say this is all one move. It has yet to see 6 month consolidation. And there's a case to be made for that, no doubt. But when you start to look at other factors like RSI and 6 month, well, here is a 6 month chart. Look at that move. Okay, so there was never really, I guess you could call this some consolidation, yeah. So, I mean, someone might look at this candle and say it was consolidation, but not really because it's never made a low. It's never lost its previous candle's low. So again, this is what they call in the business a stair step pattern. So this is a 6 month stair step pattern, never losing the low of the previous candle. So and it is doing a monthly stair step too. So you've got wow, that's a double bottom. This is like really a quad bottom, but you've got a monthly stair. You got a 6 month stair step. You have a monthly stair step. We even have a little bit of a weekly stair step. So the first signs of those things breaking is that we're going to lose the stair step pattern. This guy, the daily has lost. I mean, you could call it a double bottom. I mean, it's a breach by what, a couple of pennies? Yeah, it's a 5 penny breach here on a $33 stock. So we could call this a double bottom, but right now, back to the fibs, it's just it's a bull flag on the daily chart. That has a little bit of it's a yellow flag for me because it has breached the 382 retracement and it has come down to touch the 50% retracement. Again, my area of interest for me, for trying to catch a swing low, is going to start being somewhere down here in the 31 to 32 range, and I would be working off of this range here. That's the range that the level I'm working off of, because at the end of the day, 3118 breaks and it loses the daily uptrend. Over and out.